Hi, good evening, friends. This morning's coffee. I happen to enjoy my coffee when it sits out all day. Um, I still like it later. I think I make my coffee so perfect for myself. I could drink it all day long. Hot, iced, lukewarm, room temperature. Alright, I wanted to pull some cards. Okay. The dark magic. Me and this deck are a lot more connected than I gave that bond credit for in the beginning. Blush. Love is blooming. I wonder if this is going to be a love reading. Let's get a better idea of if this is self-love or love of someone else. Is it self-love, romantic love, or friendship love? That is the card from that deck. Okay. Fly. Be free to know you are loved. Okay, over here we've got 18, which adds up to a 9, and over here we've got 9. Both involving love, okay? Both involving butterflies coming out from the back too, right? And these are very like light blue, and these are yellow. Do with that information as you will. Okay, but oh my goodness, blush, love is blooming, and fly, be free to know you are loved. In both 9s, okay? 9s, completions, coming to an end of a cycle. Okay, anything else from this deck? Bats, you're driving yourself crazy. Maybe you are. Okay, I'm going to put this one away, and we are going to see again. Be free to know you are loved, but we ask ourselves, is this self-love? Is this a romance reading? Is this friendship love? Oh, is it all of the above? Do we just need to understand that we are love? We are love. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. I'm going to read from the book on this one. Stay. Here we go. Okay, Anna, grandmother of Jesus, was an ancient mystic who dedicated her life to laying the foundations for Christ consciousness to be woven through all of life. She's not widely known, but without her, Christ consciousness would not be rising as it is today, right? That's all of us down here who are awakening again to the fact that we are love. She represents the quiet dedication that is sometimes required to live a life of service. She represents the generations that came before, that devoted their lives to dreaming a new world into being, while knowing that they would not see the glorious result. It's not always about being there for the ending. You have to set off in a direction of doing something with the end goal in mind, but while still enjoying the process of getting to the end goal, even if you know you might never make it there. She represents the dutiful soldier and unconditional mother, and the mystic who can see the thread that is woven through all of life. See, she teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than another. One person's part may be to mother their children, and another may be to gather women in a circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnated to share. Anna is gathering us all to remember and surrender to our part of the plan. May the seeds of light within us be revealed, and may we surrender to our part of the divine plan. Yeah. What I'm reading in this is that we are awakening to the fact that we are love. And every single one of us who awakens up to that fact down here is a seed that is blossoming into just a magnificent whatever you want to be of love. And that's gonna, like, in turn, over time, all that can do is spark other people to do the same. You're like laying down the fertile grounds, you know, like you are the seeds that's growing into just that love, that nurturing, giving it to yourself, giving it to the world around you, giving it to those that are close to you. Yeah, we are the seeds of love. We are the seeds of light. Okay. Divine Masters Oracle. Ishtar, inner learnings, follow your heart, truth prevails. Inner learning, follow your heart, truth prevails. And that inner truth too. Let's see what this book has to say about Ishtar. Ishtar, whose name means the precious, is the East Semitic, Akkadian, Assyrian, and Babylonian goddess of love and war. She was known as Inanna by the Sumerians and Astarte by the North Semitic people. She has many names and many faces. As long ago as 4000 BCE, she was acknowledged as the Queen of Heaven, protector of the cosmos, and instigator of truth. She was often depicted with 6 and 8-pointed stars, which were originally general symbols of the heavens. But in the Old Babylonian period, she became associated with Venus, the planet of love and desire. Many people have been challenged by the fact that she's linked to both love and war. From my own impressions of the energy she represents, I believe she helps us connect with the root energy of desire, including the desire to fight for what we believe in. When she appears, only the truth can prevail. Information is being revealed to you, and it's important to listen, especially as there's a good chance it will bring a war between your head and your heart. Oh, just interesting. I've got 2 stones right here, one for the third eye and one for the heart. You are being guided to listen to your heart. The part of you that makes decisions based on what feels best rather than what makes sense. You have to take a decision that makes you feel you're losing out, but in fact, you may have to make a decision that makes you feel like you're losing out, but in fact, it will lead you to a feeling of finding treasure or even feeling treasured. You are being encouraged to seek the truth now. Even if it's challenging or difficult, it's important to honor it. The truth will always prevail, whether it be now or in the future. You are being guided to save yourself emotional strain and also time by allowing what needs to be shared, said, felt, and communicated in order to be more connected to your heart and ultimately for the highest good of all. Know you are love. Know you are love. And the universe has your back, which I think is the deck I'm going to pull from next. And Shiva, karmic release, the end of a cycle, debts are paid, choose your destiny. It is the end of this cycle of self-loathing. It is the end of this cycle of separateness. Shiva is apparently the god who is stuck in this wheel that we are all, like, that this wheel of samsara that's got us all here, right? I believe that's how the story goes. And he's also the god of the dance, here to remind us that this life is a dance between us and the universe. And it's time for you to choose. It's time for you to choose moving forward from a heart space, where you want to go, what you want to do at every single moment in time. And if you choose to fully do that from the heart, then you're not even going to have to make choices in the moment, right? If your overall choice and intention is to live a heart-led life, which is going to help you leave this karmic wheel that we're stuck in, right? Like, you're not even going to have to be worried about the choices that you are making along the way. It's not going to take any thought at all, because you're going to know exactly what to do at each and every moment, because it's going to feel right. Then we're dancing with life. Then we're dancing with the universe. Know you are loved. Know you are loved. And the seeds. We are the seeds of love being planted around this planet right now. Okay, let's see. I honor how I want to feel, right? Honoring your heart. Going back to the point that we are love, what do you want to feel? You want to feel loved. You want to feel like love. You want to share love. You want to spread love. That brings like the ultimate joy within. Like I was saying, you're not even going to have to wonder about the choices that you're making, because they're going to be from the heart. They're going to be from a place of love. Nobody wants to feel bad. Nobody wants to feel bad. Just slip those back in there. Guess some are trying to come out. My capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. My capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I'm ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. My capacity to tune in to the energy of love gives me the words I need when I am ready to speak up, the compassion I need when it's time to forgive, and the power I need when I am lost. Love is the tune that calls us all home. They're all about love, okay? I witness the darkness and call on the light with my prayer. Thank you, universe, for guiding me to perceive this fear through the eyes of the teacher of love. Through the eyes of the teacher of love. And you're seeing this world through your own eyes. And you are both the student and the teacher in your own life, constantly learning from every moment that you've experienced and constantly teaching yourself how to move forward. Right? At every single moment in time, you are the student of your past and the teacher of your future. And when you realize that you're both, you realize that you've got all of that knowledge of the past and all of that wisdom for the future right there in your hands, right there in your grasp. It's just like whenever you come to the understanding that you are love, you get to learn from every single moment in life. Every single moment of life becomes a lesson. And in every single moment of life, you are the student of that lesson and the teacher of that lesson. Love is blooming. You are love. You are loved. You're coming to an end of a cycle of self-loathing, is what I keep hearing. Coming to an end of a cycle of self-doubt. Coming to an end of a cycle of missing out because of fear. And it doesn't even matter what the fear is linked to. You are no longer going to be missing out because of fear, because you're going to do what feels right from the heart. And whenever you move in the direction of the heart, in the direction that compass is guiding you to move, and you do what it is that you need to do, you're not going to have doubts, you're not going to have fears, you're not going to live in a place of lack anymore. You're going to live in a place of abundance, because love and abundance go hand in hand, and you can't move forward from a place of love without abundance following. I'm gonna leave that there. Oh, belly baby. Thank you. Have a great day, week, month, year, life.